Round one.
Fight!
Shadow Blade! Oh
Whoa, ladies, stop. You both have visual drip. Wait, is there something that I said? Oh, well, welcome to the second episode of Digital Drip. It's been a while since I did one of these. My first video in the series has gotten 1K views now. That's amazing for a weird idea about video game characters' fashion choices. So, let's make another one. I'll give you Digital Drip Halloween Edition. Happy Halloween, everyone. From yours truly, Knuckle Master. Okay, so it's been a while since I did the last Digital Drip video. Let me explain the concept again for those who are new here. This is the series where I talk about the fashion sense of certain video game characters. I talk a little bit about them and some fun facts here and there. Then, our fashion expert, Kimmi Masamune, will try and make the outfit in Vriod Studio. Vriod Studio is a free program that you can use to make VTuber models and outfits. It has its limitations, but that's what makes it fun to figure out in the program. Also, I use Photoshop for texturing to make the outfits. She doesn't really like her voice, so I dub over her lines and she acts my face for me because I'm not comfortable showing my face. Kimmi is my VTuber model and pretty much my mascot for my channel. She also has a sister named Morrigan Aensland, and she likes to draw and has her voice dubbed by someone else too. Now, since you're caught up to speed, today's episode is about two succubuses, or two succubi, two succubuses named Morrigan and Lilith from Darkstalkers. When it comes to video games that make me think of Halloween, the first one that really comes into my mind will be Darkstalkers. Yeah, sure, you can say Silent Hill, Resident Evil, but those games don't really show various horror monsters legends like... You got like vampires, mermaids, Chinese hopping vampires, werewolves, mommies, zombies, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, incubus, undead, samurai ghosts, ancient robots, kawaii bee-girl, monster hunter? A little girl that's horribly terrifying to other monsters in the universe? Alien demon from a different planet. Wow, this animation is so unnecessarily beautiful. Secret shadow creature, puppet girl, Frankenstein, monster. Aha, you thought I messed up like everyone else in the world. I just got very distracted.
Damn, boy! Damn, boy! He's thick! Boy! That's a thick-ass boy!
And finally, succubus. If you don't know what a succubus is, then, well, they're kind of like vampires, but instead of feeding off of blood, they feed off, well, you know, the cat and the bees thing. Or you could just ask your mom. Oh, whoa, wait, whoa, what's that over there? Darkstalkers is a fighting game series from Capcom. And I'd be very surprised if you don't know who his Morrigan is because she is everywhere. Especially crossover fighting games like Capcom vs. Marvel, Capcom vs. Marvel 2, Capcom vs. Marvel 3, and the dreaded Capcom vs. Marvel Infinite. Oh my gosh.
Let's play again sometime.
Oh my god!
But hey, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom is pretty rad. Or that one Neo Geo fighting game called SNK vs. Capcom. Yeah, maybe sometimes she likes to be in the puzzle game, like Super Puzzle Fighter. And she also makes many appearances in JRPG crossover games as well, like Namco Cross Capcom or Project X Zone or Project X Zone 2. And many other appearances. Morrigan is everywhere. She used to be like the old 2B of our time. She used to be 2B back in our day, but 2B is literally everywhere nowadays.
I put that on everything. If you're rating on
I'm sure if you're at a video game or anime convention too, I will guarantee that someone is cosplaying as Morrigan or Lilith from Darkstalkers. If you didn't see them yet, then they must have transformed into a different outfit or person with their wings. Morrigan has a craving for exploring the human world, because she's usually locked up in her castle because of her master. And that's why she's in many crossover games. When feeling strange, strong powers, she has to go check it out because it makes her very excited. Morrigan is pretty much an anti-hero, but very confident and sexy. I'm not a total expert of the Darkstalkers series, but I'll try my best to give you some great information about Morrigan and Lilith. So let's check it out. First off, let's start with the star of the show, Morrigan, the very sexy, confident, badass succubus that transcends time. During Darkstalkers' development, people say that Morrigan was going to be a cute vampire, and Felicia the cat creature was going to be the sexy design for the Darkstalker game. Then someone said you should make Morrigan a succubus since we already have a vampire character in the game. So they switch out the design ideas, but Morrigan as a sexy succubus and Felicia being the cute cat girl instead. I can't help to think that Morrigan still kept some of her vampire roots from her original design aspect. She got her vampire wings still and bats on her tights. But I have one slight problem. Have you seen Felicia in Darkstalkers? She literally has no clothes but some fur on her skin. Sexy if you ask me. Morrigan's soul is split into 3 parts. Why, you may ask? Well, her father felt a very strong power within her when she was a child. So being fearful of her unrelenting, unknown strength as a young child, he decided to split her soul into 3 parts, hoping when she becomes an adult she can control her powers a lot better. 1/3 is with Morrigan, of course. The second third is with her father, and eventually he dies and it goes back to her. And the last third of her soul becomes Lilith in Darkstalkers 3. I didn't know this until now, but Morrigan is from Scotland, believe it or not, and has a complete accent to boot in the later games. Check it out.
Don't be scared. How do I look? Thank you. See ya again.
Her voice reminds me of Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Love you, Rex.
Yes.
What?
Oh, it's so sweet. It's finally happening.
Rex.
It's with the best girl.
Nia, I love you too. I love you and all you guys.
Bruh.
Oh, are you kidding me, Rex? Come on, you can't do that. You can't do that to her. You just ultimately friend-zoned her forever, dude.
He has triple ballin'.
I can't believe he actually did. Well, Morrigan can transform several body parts and wings into different types of weapons and tools in battle. Also, she can make a mirror version of herself for a special move that will decimate your opponent's health bar. I took the time to look up Morrigan's name and what's the meaning behind it, and it means Phantom Queen, often known as the god of war in the Arthurian legend. You know, like King Arthur, usually symbolizes as a crow and can transform and also has healing powers too. Neat. Now it's time to talk about Lilith, Morrigan's sister, one part of her soul, and the other half. I'm not going to lie, but I like Lilith a little more than Morrigan. Maybe it's that closer to the heart personality vibe she gives off.
Kawaii?
I love her moveset too. Stylish, dangerous, rhythm game special moves. Adorable. Lilith's first appearance is in Darkstalkers 3. Her main goal is wanting to feel complete, looking for a body, and Jedha promised her a body if she brings him souls. You know, like for his art school project, I guess. In Morrigan's ending in Darkstalkers 3, Lilith finds Morrigan and they have a final fight. Morrigan wins the fight. Lilith asks Morrigan to live inside of her to feel complete because she's actually one part of her soul. Morrigan fuses with Lilith and becomes whole. When Morrigan becomes whole, she has a brighter outlook on life thanks to Lilith's part of Morrigan's soul. Time to name research Lilith's name. It means to belonging to the night, a feminine word for demon. And also Adam's first wife's name, but it doesn't appear in most common versions of the Bible. I feel like Lilith doesn't act super evil for this name though, or she acts innocent for fun? Yeah! But I don't really see it at all. She acts completely opposite from the meaning of her name. One of the earliest ideas for Lilith was to make her gender ambiguous, being up for interpretation to each player. Kinda like Knights from Sega, and be an angel type and be Morrigan's older sister with light powers. Well, at the time, they felt like there were too many angel type characters at the time of the game's release. I'm having a hard time believing that, to be honest. Message me in the comments about if there were a lot of angel type characters back in the day, during PS1, Sega Saturn, you know, that kind of stuff. I am hyper curious to know about a lot of angel type characters back in the day. I just can't believe it. Really. So they got around changing ideas around for her to be a part of Morrigan and being a younger sister, but they kept Liv having light powers, while Morrigan's having the dark powers. Kinda like Ryo and Ken from the Street Fighter series. Liv may not have many appearances like her big sister Morrigan, but she does appear in some games like Tatsunoko vs. Capcom and one of Morrigan's special moves. She does appear in Cross Edge too. I haven't played it myself, but it's a JRPG game and another crossover game with multiple characters from Namco, Capcom, and Idea Factory. That's pretty cool. I might need to check it out sooner or later. If you already played it, let me know in the comments. I would like to know. I feel like there wasn't a whole lot of information about Liv because she kind of only appears in one main game called Darkstalkers 3. So here's a fun fact from me about myself. This is my favorite color palette for Liv. The orange and the letter royal blue look combination of colors is so vibrant. I love this combination. I use this palette swap all the time while playing Darkstalkers 3.
Oh yeah, Liv also appears in Morrigan's ending for Super Gym Fighter Mini-Mix, taking away a title from Morrigan from the most beautiful woman on the planet. Yeah, in Morrigan's story, she actually gets her butlers to take pictures of beautiful women. As she's going for the pictures, she gets so mad by finding a picture of Chun-Li that she decides to go off and tries to defeat her herself to become the most beautiful woman on the planet. During Morrigan's ending, Liv takes the cake by being so cute that she's the most beautiful person on the planet. I also find it really funny that Morrigan calls Liv a flat-chested girl. If you pay attention real close, she also appears during the credit sequence as well.
Well, that's a little bit about each character. Now it's time to make these outfits in Vriod Studio. Meet our fashion expert Kimmi Masamune. Say hi, Kimmi.
こんにちは。みんな、もう仕事に行ってもいいですか？夏車スタ
Oh, yeah, that's right.
ー。私の声はコンピューターのようです。
You don't like your voice, I don't like my face, so let's make this outfit happen, right?
SENI は
Okay, well, when it comes to Morrigan and Lilith, I find these characters not only iconic to fighting games, but representing video games and Halloween as a whole. Bat wings on the head is such a cool idea. Can't forget something like that in years. The tights and leotard combos a double kill. My mind too. The feather, sometimes fur around the chest area, gives the character a unique feel of innocence and charm when they experience excitement in their lives. Wings are usually placed on top of the back for most characters, but with Morrigan and Lilith, they're placed on the lower back for the victim's eyes to be attracted to certain areas of their body. Or use their wings to transform into a nurse.
Hello, nurse.
Last but not least, the high heel boots while doing combat gives them sheer amount of confidence in battle. It may be not practical effect for battling, but it won't matter because you're still getting your butt kicked by them. These two succubi are a force to be reckoned with and will be fondly remembered probably for the rest of time. Enough talk of the two beautiful succubi. Now it's time to make our outfits. So first off, we're going to start off with Lilith because I like her more. I do love Morrigan too. I feel like I can have a cup of coffee with Morrigan and have a great time. But I'm pretty sure that Lilith will play Sonic Shuffle with me without me begging, of course. Is that all we want in life? Someone not only to hold on to, but someone to play video games with forever? Or that's just me then?
そう、それはあなただけです。
Okay, well, let's get back to the task at hand then. Okay, well, here's the list of things that we need to make for Lilith's outfit. A leotard with a diamond cut on the chest, tights, sleeves, heels, feathers. As for bat wings on the head, I'm gonna make Kimmy's bow as the bat wings instead. And finally, wings on the back. Alrighty then, you ready to get started? Let's go! Okay, in Vriod Studio, grab yourself a bodysuit to start with. Alright, so we're going to use the bodysuit as a base, and you're going to grab a brush in Vriod Studio and start outlining the leotard. Make sure your outline is above the bodysuit layer. That way you can start erasing things in the bodysuit layer with the diamond shape. Having a reference picture really helps the process of getting the shape down. As for the backside, the leotard goes between the cheeks like a big wedgie. Ouch! Well, once we have the shape of the leotard, export what's left of the bodysuit and save it onto your computer. And go to File, then right click to open with whatever photo editing tool you have. Now the time to color our texture. I like to create a layer on top of the original texture just in case something doesn't work. Select the original layer, then click the new layer on top of it to color it. I'm going to use the gradient tool from dark blood red to a brighter rose red to the top of the leotard. When you get it to your liking, turn off the visibility of the first layer before exporting the new leotard texture. That way it doesn't have those white lines on it. Put it back in Vriod Studio and see how it turns out. Looking good so far, right? Time to make the bat stocking and sleeves. Create another bodysuit and, of course, make it tight! Because they're tight, baby! The sleeves are pretty tight, too! Gee, how many times are we going to say tight tights? Say that 3 times fast. Tight tight, tight tights, tight tights! Okay, the sleeves are about chest high, and you can use the same technique what we did with the leotard. When you get to the near the hand area of the sleeves go up around the middle finger and under the palm of the hand. Make sure your stockings are underneath the leotard and it's not clipping through, but if it is, you can erase the stockings inside of the leotard. Do you think you got the shape of the tight tights in the sleeves? And then go ahead and export the texture and color it like last time. This time I'm going to use only one color. If you want a specific color for your outfits, you could bring up your reference picture and use the color dropper tool to get the exact color. As for the bats on the tights, here you can draw a bat, or if you're bad at drawing, then you can take an image of a bat and change the lightness all the way black to create a silhouette. Then I cut mine in half and drew it more cartoony, then made the bat a darker blue compared to the tights. Once I have one half of the bat done, I copy the half and flip it horizontal to make the bat symmetrical. Made little cute little eyes for it too. Now we have a bat. Time to copy and paste the bat on one side of the stockings. So the bats on the stockings don't usually go past the upper thighs of the character. So you got one side of the stockings done, and then you can pull all the bats into one layer by converting it into a smart layer and then copy and flip it to the other side. Check it out in Vriod Studio and see if you like it. If not, then go back to fix it until you like it. Don't be afraid to do trial and error every once in a while. You can use the brush tool on top of the stocking layer to help find locations where you want to place those bats. After some time to readjust the bats on the stockings, now we're getting somewhere. Here's the easiest part of the outfit, the heels. Get yourself some boots and use the slider tools to make heeled boots. Then erase the boot to give a slope curve. No need to export to color it, just go to the base color of the boot and use the color dropper tool on the leotard to match the red color for your boots. Oh yeah! For the feathers, I use a t-shirt on top of the previous 2 layers. I erase the shirt layer and create an outline around the sleeves and chest areas. Time to export our outline to the photo editor. I go to the internet and find the feather PNG image and keep copying and pasting around the outline until I have enough feathers to feel satisfied. I put the feathers back in Vriod Studio and then erase on top of the feathers to make an edge for the outfit. Alright, 2 more things to make. We're on the final stretch now. Here we go. I'll show you how to make the bat wings on the head later, but I'm going to change Kimmi's bows into bat wings instead to give them a difference between them. I opened up my bow texture and take the bat wings off of Lilith's head, just one side. Then I lay on top of the bow layer and make sure the wings fit into the bow area and check it out. Well, it's backwards, so let's flip them around. There we go! Then I changed the basic ribbon color to red, of course. Alright, finally, the wings on the back. Might be challenging to do, but I'll try my best. This is how I made the wings on the back. I took a dress and marked it where the wings should go. I reused the wings from Kimmi's bows and placed them on the marked areas, like this. Using the slider tools for resizing the dress/wings was trial and error again. Keep going until you like it. Well, my wings don't really connect to her back, but from looking from the front and the side, you can't really tell at first glance. I'm sure there's 100 different ways to do this, but this is how I did it. Overall, I'm happy how this Lilith outfit turned out. Actually, I love it, and I hope you love it too. Oh yeah, don't forget to clean up your textures too and save your file. Now we still have to make Morrigan's outfit, but no worries, we're pretty much done already. Alright, now it's time to make Morrigan's outfit. Well, Kimmi doesn't have the body type for Morrigan, so we're going to have to use her sister, Sewrsvlt, as her model. This will go by pretty fast because we're pretty much doing the same thing, but we're going to reuse our textures from Lilith, but cut out a heart shape for the Leotard instead. So this will be pretty easy. Are you ready to do this? Let's go! Alright, for the heels, we're going to just change the base color of the red boots to black. Done. For the Leotard, we're going to recolor the original texture with a pitch black to a lighter black, then cut out the heart shape in Vriod Studio. Pretty easy, right? For the stockings and sleeves, we're going to image adjust to change the hue of the stockings to that Morrigan purplish pink color like a balloon. Then on the top half of this layer, where the sleeves are, change the color to a fleshy orange. The feathers are pretty much done already, but if you want to add more feathers, then go ahead. Boom! Now we're more than halfway done. So for the wings on the back, take Lilith's bat wings and change their color to black outside and pink inside. Alright, now for the last part, the wings on the head. This time we're actually going to make the wings on the head for Morrigan's outfit. Go to the accessory tab to make 2 rabbit ears so you can place each one on the side of the head. We're going to use its texture with the bat wings from before and place them like this. Then resize the bat wing ears to your liking and there we go. Finally, we clean up our texture work and enjoy our hard work. Both outfits look really awesome. I wonder who would win a good old-fashioned cat fight.
Yeah, cat fight.
Between Kimmi and Sewrsvlt. Or who would win a... Say it with me. 3, 2, 1, photo shoot.
わかったお姉さん、私のために踊ってエチーエチー。あなたは言っていました？わかったお姉さん、私のために踊って。
Phew, that was a lot of editing for a video, especially at the beginning of the video. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I wanted to make this video for Halloween, but with all the over-editing and learning more about 3D animations, it took me a lot longer than expected. I'm very happy how this video turned out, to be honest. I enjoy making it, and I hope you enjoy it too. I have been pushing myself to get 500 subs this year, and I recently got sick. Half of my skull feels really numb. Is that normal? Well, anyways, I'm happy to say I made it to 271 subs because of all of you, and I wouldn't be here without any of you right now. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. However, I think I should take it a little bit easier from now on. After this next video that I'm already working on, I'll be working on some projects that I've been dying to make. Don't worry, Jet Set Radio community, I'm working on the next part of the Blender animation with Beat and the crew. I can't wait to show you what I can do, but it's time to wrap today's video. So if you like the video, then hit like. If not, then tell me how can I improve. If you like my content and you want to see my future videos, then hit subscribe. If you actually want to be notified, then hit that bell. If you have an idea who would be next for a Digital Drip episode, tell me in the comments. I love reading the comments. Also, I have a Reddit page and we have 12 members. Yahoo! You're more than welcome to join and post your own art and stuff as long as it's related to something about video games and anime. We need some fan art for the community one day. I would like some fan art for the channel one day, but I know that's a bit far away from now. Haha, okay, that's enough of that. I need to say that without Fire Generation website, this video wouldn't turn out so good. They got all kinds of cool information about fighting games, lore, artwork, and cool gifs too. Check it out sometime. I'll put down a link for their website in the description. Alright, I think that's it for now. I hope you have a great day today, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully the next video will come out a lot sooner than I think it is. Alright, one more time.